I was talking to a MAGA cult today on a live, and I went over the history of this country, telling them that America hasn't been great. America's not great. It's never been great for everybody. I went over, slavery and how this country was designed for 21-year-old white men that owned land to have rights, and how the 3/5 clause, and how women didn't have credit and couldn't have no-fault divorce, how Asians were put in internment camps. And he said, I agree with some of what you're saying. I said, I didn't ask you to agree with it. That's history. It's not open to opinion. That's what happened. Well, progress is happening. See, that's a privileged thing to say. Because my demographic has never been told I couldn't drink from a water fountain, or sit on a bus, or forced to pick somebody's cotton, or told I couldn't vote, or I couldn't have credit. Never had a protest just to be equal as someone that looks like me. And that's what you MAGA people don't understand, or you just don't give a shit about. Or it's a combination of both. We're progressing. We're not perfect. No. I got snappy with them too, because that's such a BS argument. This country was designed this way. It's not like this country was designed where everybody was treated equally, and then over the course of history, maybe it became more racist or discriminatory. It was designed that way since day one. And they don't want to admit that. They don't want to be told that America is not great and it never has been great for everybody. Because that truth interferes with their version of white America, where they wake up to Freedom Wheaties and they do the Pledge of Allegiance before they eat their Freedom Wheaties, and then they feed their pet bald eagle, then they go to work with their 1776 painted on their truck and 48 American flags and their Donald Trump shirt and their Donald Trump condoms and their Donald Trump shoes and their American flag hat, and they think that somehow that makes them a patriot. But when someone like me asks them about the actual history of this country, they don't want to hear about it. And that's what we're fighting right now. Part of this country, more people that look like me, I pray to God, are going to say what I just said because it needs to be said every damn day. And you have part of this country, in my demographic, that are just ignorant. And they only want to maintain the white supremacist foundation of this country. That's what all this is about. It's not about taxes or tariffs. This is about the white male patriarchy. Period. End of story. That's not open for discussion or debate. Those are just facts. Now, if you don't like that, that's too damn bad. That's on you. Then you give us a year when it was great for everybody in this country. Go ahead, we'll wait. I imagine we'll be waiting for a damn long time because you're never going to come up with it. And the fact that you won't even take 5 seconds to think about maybe that American flag that you worship and adore like it's a religious church, maybe someone that doesn't look like you and I 150 years ago, 100 years ago, didn't have the same rights and don't see that flag as a symbol of freedom. Maybe, just maybe, they see it as a symbol of oppression. I dare you to walk in someone else's shoes for a minute and think about that. And look up actual history. Go look up Black Wall Street. Have a good day.